Hi guys, Candy Toy Box here. Today you will need some rainbow pony beads, some white pony beads. You're also going to need some pearlers. I'll add the pattern at the end of the video. We can put these aside for now. You're also going to need scissors, a needle. This is optional. It'll just help you make this quicker. And you're also going to start with 3 feet of string. And if you run out of string, you can always tie more on. To start the pattern, I put on 2 white beads, pink, 2 white, orange, and so on. If you want to stop the video and get all your beads on the string, you can do that now. And then what you're going to do when you get to the purple, you'll just tie a knot right here. Okay. Now we can put our needle on. And you can trim this off. Now we're going to go through all 3 of these beads here, because I want to start at the pink. You're going to add 3 pink, and you're going to go through the orange bead. The next color, we're going to add 3 orange and go through the yellow. We're going to add 3 yellow and go through the green. We're going to add 3 green and go through the blue. We're going to add 3 blue and go through the purple. And we're going to add 3 purple, go through the pink. Okay, that's what it should look like. And now we're back to the pink. So we're going to repeat what we did right here on this side. I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. Then I'll show you how to start the next row. Okay, I'm at the end of the row. What we're going to do is go through 3 pink beads. So all 3 of these. And that's what it should look like so far. Now we're going to add 3 pink beads. And we're going to go through the middle orange. Next color, orange. You're going to go through the middle yellow. Now you can see our patterns. You can see the pattern starting here. Everything's kind of moving at an angle. Next color, yellow. We'll go through the middle green. Green, we're going to go through the middle blue. blue, we're going to go through the middle purple. So we're always adding 3 beads at a time unless we're working on the outside. So we have 3 purple. We're going to go through the middle pink. Now we're back to where we started back here on pink. You're going to go ahead and keep adding 3 of each color until you get over here. And I'll show you how to start the next row. Okay, I'm at the end here. I added my last 3 purple beads. We're going to go through pink, or 3 pink beads, starting with this middle one here. So all 3 of these here. And that's what it looks like. And we're going to start with pink. So you're going to add 3 pink. So now you should be getting the hang of this, because we're just going to repeat the same thing after we start each new row. So 3 pink, we're going to go through that orange, the middle. And you're going to add your orange, and so on. So I'm going to go ahead and do this row off camera, and I'll show you how to start the next row. Okay, I have my last 3 beads for this row. We're going to go through 3 pink beads to start the next row. Okay, so these 3 here. And same thing as before, adding 3 beads and going through the middle bead. Okay, and this is going to be our last row with the colored beads. You can go, I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, and then I'll come back and show you how to add the last row, which will be the white beads. Okay, I'm at the end here. We're going to go through these 3 pink beads. And for this row, you're going to add 2 white. So 2 white, and we're still going to go through that middle bead on each color. Okay, now we're going to go through all 3 of these beads. And we're going to go, okay, so we went through all of these beads. We're trying to get up to this yellow bead here. Now you're going to have to stop the video and make these, and then come back to this part to add these. Because I'm going to have to put the pattern after this section here, so sorry about that. We're going to poke a hole through this bead, the second one. Okay, and we're going to go through this bead, the second one from the top. And we're going to go through this green. So we have one side on. We're going to go through the second bead here. And this bead. Okay, we're going to go back through this yellow bead. And we're going to go through this yellow and these two green. Yellow, green, green. And this part is optional. Like if you wanted to, you could just tie it off right here. But I want to connect these. So what I'm going to do is take my needle and go through this string and through this string. If you see, I'm just making a loop to tighten this up a little bit. And then we're going to go back through this green bead here. And I'm going to go all the way up. So we're going through all 4 of these beads up here. And then I'm going to tie it off on the white. It's just easier for me to tie on an outside string, but I mean, you can tie wherever you want to. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you don't want to make these, I do have a few left on my shop, but I probably will stop making them once they sell out. But this is what it looks like, and it's really fun to play with because the wings will move. You can lay them down or have them up, your preference. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time.